So, back for the first time in a while with one of these battles, not on a ladder, because there is no ladder. Of course there's not. Not for the best format we've had on the Switch, but we've got this fan-made code that we have. 2021-2022 is for looking for VGC battles in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This is the second battle that I'm having, and the first one brought all 6 to the match, so that's kind of awkward because that's not VGC. But this one here, hopefully, that looks like very much a VGC team, so we're going to hope they bring 4 Pokemon this time. So yeah, this is the Blaziken showcase. If you haven't checked out my Fun Conventional for Blaziken, then please go and check that out. This is kind of the same team as my Victory Road one, except I've made some changes, like I've got Gastrodon and Gengar instead of Togekiss and Azumarill, so we will see how this goes. So, pretty standard team. Normally I end up going Weavile, Blaziken, with Gastrodon. Gastrodon is new, so it's slightly different. And do I want Gengar? Gengar is reasonable. Raikou is reasonable. Think I want Gengar. And that's the issue here, because you can choose a 5th and 6th Pokemon, and hopefully people just adhere to having 4 Pokemon. I'm going to be on the lookout now because it shows you how many they brought to the battle, so I'm just going to forfeit immediately if people have brought 6 Pokemon. But this is the immediate win for me lead, like, based on showdown practice. Because if they lead Arcanine, they are in a terrible position. Like, Arcanine is an abysmal lead for them. Seems like it's great intimidating these Pokemon, but I don't really care about Weavile being intimidated, and Blaziken's not intimidated, so... Okay, they brought 4. Thank you very much. So, fake out the Togekiss, sacrifice the Weavile, because they always Flare Blitz my Weavile for some reason. It's kind of like a gambit in chess. Like, I am absolutely okay with losing Weavile here, because you will give me all the momentum. But everyone seems to lead Arcanine against me, and I still don't get it. Because it's not a good lead into Blaziken. I just ignore it completely. I just Swords Dance in its face. And they can't Will-O-Wisp me, which is like the main thing. They didn't switch, that's fair enough. Nice bit of chipped, put it to Togekiss definitely in range. Okay, they went for close combat instead, interesting. So, that is definitely the better play for them, because normally everyone KOs my Weavile. But that is okay. Like, that was a better play for them. So this is not an immediate win, because they actually played smart. So, that's good. That's good. This is actually a game now. So, what's the best way of doing it? What did I have in the back? I had Gengar and... yeah, Gengar and... Gastrodon. So I can either Taunt the Togekiss and stop any Follow Me's coming out in the future, or I can Ice Punch it and definitely put it into Flare Blitz range, because I'm protected with my Blaziken here. And I think I will Ice Punch the Togekiss and protect. Because my Flare Blitz would go first here, so then I could Flare Blitz to definitely KO the Togekiss. Okay. That would have been a pretty poor play if I'd have just gone for the Flare Blitz, but there we go. That's fine. It's alright, I'm going to flinch it. I can flinch or freeze this Togekiss. That was still reasonable for -1. And just add some Gleam. So that will KO my Weavile, so I'm pretty much in the same position that I would have expected to be in before. No, I'm not. Okay, fair enough. Well then, not even helping hands. Like, I'm designed to survive critical hit Togekiss, and I just always expect them to crit, because it just literally always happens on the Showdown ladder. Way more than 50% should. But... yeah, this is just a Flare Blitz into the Togekiss now. It is a Fling into the Arcanine if they Extreme Speed, fair enough. But I'm still KOing this Togekiss. I'm still KOing whatever switches in, apart from a Latios. Maybe a Hitmontop, actually. Okay, yeah, that's a switch in as well. But this is going to put... and they did have Extreme Speed, okay. This is going to put the Gastrodon into close combat range, though, so that's fine. And I get a stockpile now with my own Gastrodon. That did way more than I expected. That's got to be a crit, right? And that might have just put me into Extreme Speed range, maybe? No, I believe in my Blaziken. It's bulky. No, I could go Gengar and set up the Nasty Plot. That seems pretty reasonable, to be honest. I think I might do that, actually. So I can close combat here the Gastrodon. I'm believing in my Blaziken can survive the extreme speed, and based on the close combat, I really should. So I will nasty plot. I will close combat the Gastrodon. This is not KOing. Bulky Blaziken. Perfect showcase. Bulky Blaziken is very, very good. Like, it doesn't have to be Pharrell. It doesn't have to be just max attack Lifeorb. You can bulk out Pokemon. Gengar's not bulked out, it's just Focus Sash, but like my Weavile is bulked out, it can survive a Sizzle Bullet Punch. My Raikou is super bulked out, it can survive a +6 Aqua Jet from Azumarill. So this format seems like you are way more justifiable in bulking out your offensive Pokemon. But this is a very, very strong position. Okay, so what's the best way around doing? Because they can Extreme Speed KO my Blaziken or Bullet Punch KO it. So Sludge Bomb into the Arcanine. They have close combat, extreme and helping hand. They don't have protect. They have Flare Blitz. So it's just, do I protect the Blaziken from the obvious attack? Because they are extreme speeding into the Blaziken, you would assume. And then that's going to let them Swords Dance. No, I think this is better, actually. If I go for Shadow Ball into the Sizzle, and I go for Close Combat into the Arcanine... No, that doesn't work if they Bullet Punch me instead. If they Bullet Punch the other way around... Yeah, no, I got that wrong, didn't I? No, they went for Gengar. Okay, so I got that the correct way around, because this will KO the Arcanine, and then they are forced to sacrifice one of them. So I got it the correct way around. It's good. This might Oko the Sizzle. I do not expect it to in the slightest. It should put it just down very low, but... this will chunk it a lot, but it did just straight up Oko, so the game's over. Nasty Plot Gengar, let's go. This is the first match I've used Gengar, so like all my Showdown practice I hadn't used it before, but then I've just theoried it and now it's here, and that was strong. So yeah, the game's over. I got that turn correct, so that's nice. And now I can just attack. I don't need to reveal Sludge Bomb, but there you go. That is a very good showcase of Bulky Blaziken there. A regular Blaziken would not have survived all those attacks, and now it's just cleaned up the game. So, sorted. Perfect first game to show the Blaziken. Like, it did come down to if they extreme speeded or not, whether the Blaziken would sweep up the game, but I had Gastrodon in the back that would win, so that's absolutely fine. Not too bad for the first one. The awkward thing is, because there's no ladder, I'm going to have to cut in between. Bit awkward, but I'll be right back. Okay, pretty much the standard teams coming out here already. Fair enough. So they got Raikou, so that could be a little bit more awkward, but that's fine. Still bring these, and then they got T-Tar. I'm less inclined to bring Gengar. Did the previous one have T-Tar? I can't even remember. But Gengar was pretty sweet in the end game last time. I think for this one it's going to be Salamence. It's interesting people not bringing Latios, because that's one of the more awkward Pokemon for the team. But there it is. So... this is an awkward position. My Weavile can survive a not Metal Coat Bullet Punch. So I would like to Fake Out and Swords Dance here. I could also just straight up Flare Blitz the Sizzle, but it kind of has to be a Fake Out into... it's just whether they protect the Sizzle just on the double protect turn. I will Swords Dance. If this is double protect, I got this correct. I got this incorrect. And they are Metal Coats. Slash Life Orb, slash Banded. They are Life Orb, okay. So, it's kind of got to be Gastrodon here, I think. It's just whether I double the Latios to get the KO and free up my Salamence. Because they're definitely Psychicking the Blaziken. Because I could Ice Beam and Protect, and then that will put the Latios in range of Flare Blitz next turn. But if they Tailwind on my Protect, that would be an interesting play. I feel like that's correct. Like, they've surely got to attack with the Latios here. A Tailwind would be quite surprising. Because if they let me just attack, like that, they let me just attack, then I can just protect the next turn. They did just Psychic, okay, so got it correct. Because now they're in range of the close combat. And I think the Flare Blitz is probably better because that recoil won't be too much and I don't want to use my White Hub yet. Seems unnecessary to use my White Hub yet. So now I will stockpile and I will Flare Blitz KO the Latios. Close combat will be better in case they switch into Arcanine though. And I am Swords Dance still ready, so yeah, actually this will cover more switches. Fair enough. If they Swords Dance with the Sizzle, then that was a good play. They did. That was a strong play. But so was that. And I still somewhat walled their Sizzle, even though they can do reasonable damage now. They can do reasonable damage with their X-Sizzle, though. That's just whether they protect the Scissor on my Flare Blitz. That was a strong play from them. I will recover and still just Flare Blitz the Latios, I think, or is it still back to close combat? I will close combat. Ooh, okay. They got that turn correct, because if they're X-Scissoring, no, they just put Punch, okay. That won't be enough. It'll be enough next turn. Interesting move choice. Recover was pointless. Did I stockpile again, or did I recover? Can't remember. I recovered, so it's a bit pointless. But I can come in and Flamethrower with my Salamence at some point, and then Gastrodon can 1v2 the other two Pokemon. There's Arcanine. Gastrodon can absolutely 1v1 that. I don't want to switch in my Salamence because it will be two hit KO'd by a +1 Bullet Punch, so that is not the one. I will just sacrifice Blaziken. I will not sacrifice Blaziken. They went for the X-Sizzle read. They expected me to protect. Nice. That's one of the nice things about Blaziken. It's like Aegislash in that regards. You expect a lot of protects coming out from it, so but that's fine. I don't need to lock into Flamethrower anymore. I can lock into Dragon Pulse. And even if they Snarl, I will eventually win. Close combat means that I might even just Oko them. Let's see. I do indeed just straight up Oko them, so I'm very confident in this endgame. Like, that was not really a read, it was more I'm comfortable KOing Blaziken because I don't want Salamence to take the 2 bullet punches, and I would just... Okay, maybe I wouldn't have 1v1 with my own Gastrodon, because Yawn probably outdoes my stockpile, but there we go. That would have been a very long endgame otherwise, but it's just, do I Draco and definitely win if I connect, or have to go into the super long endgame if I do not? And I am not going to do that. I will just do the Specs Dragon Pulse. Maybe I should have Specs Dracoed, but I do not trust it, and they just accepted their defeat. So, not too bad. Not too bad to start off with. Like, Blaziken putting in the work already. Let's see if that continues for the rest of the videos.